12-year-old Emily Weller sat motionless in her sleek, custom-built electric wheelchair beside the fountain at the center of Westgate Mall in Los Angeles. Her brown hair was neatly brushed, and her clothes were designer. But her eyes were distant, reflecting a world no one could see. The daughter of tech billionaire Grant Weller, Emily was born into privilege but not peace after the tragic car crash that took her mother's life and left her paralyzed from the waist down. Her world had grown painfully small. Her once lively spirit had become quiet. Her days reduced to therapy, home tutors, and carefully managed routines. That Saturday, her overworked nanny brought her to the mall for a change of scenery. But after seating Emily by the fountain, she wandered off to take a long phone call. Emily sat alone, surrounded by people who moved too fast to notice her. Some glanced, then looked away, unsure how to act. Others didn't look at all. The mall echoed with laughter, music, and footsteps, all sounds of life, Emily felt disconnected from. She didn't expect kindness from strangers, and she had learned not to expect much from the world outside her bubble. Marcus Reed, a 37-year-old janitor, was cleaning near the same fountain. He pushed his mop bucket slowly, noticing the small girl in the wheelchair. He didn't know who she was. He didn't care about last names or net worth. What he saw was a child who looked heartbreakingly lonely. Something about her expression tugged at him, like a silent plea no one else could hear. After a moment of hesitation, Marcus walked over gently and asked with genuine warmth, "Why is someone like you sitting all alone?" His voice wasn't loud, it wasn't pitying, it was human. Emily looked up, startled. Her first instinct was to retreat into silence, like she always did, but something in Marcus's tone was different. It wasn't forced, it wasn't scripted. She saw no judgment in his eyes, only concern. "My nanny went to take a call," she replied quietly. "I'm just waiting." Marcus nodded and smiled. "Well," he said softly, "I'm Marcus. I'll wait with you for a while if that's okay." For the first time in weeks, Emily felt something warm stir inside her, the fragile beginning of trust. Marcus didn't sit far or act awkward. He sat right beside Emily, close enough to talk but far enough to give her space. He introduced himself like it was the most natural thing in the world, even mentioning his daughter Lily, a lively 11-year-old who loved books, bubblegum, and asking a million questions. Emily chuckled when he said Lily always greeted strangers just to see if she could make them smile. It wasn't just small talk. Marcus spoke with warmth and gentleness. Emily felt herself lowering her guard. For the first time in a long time, she wasn't being pitied or ignored. She was simply being talked to. They spoke about little things, music, their favorite movies, animals, and what school used to be like before the accident. Emily confessed she missed art class and drawing horses. She admitted she missed laughter the most. Marcus listened carefully, never rushing her, never looking at his watch. She even laughed when he joked about how Lily once tried to clean the house with pancake syrup, thinking it was floor polish. Emily's smile was real, not the polite one she gave. Adults, but one that reached her tired eyes. When the nanny returned, slightly panicked, she was surprised to find Emily. Mid-laugh, "He's my friend," Emily said firmly before the woman could even speak. Unbeknownst to both of them, Grant Weller had been shopping nearby and saw the entire interaction from a distance. He had planned to pick up a rare art kit Emily once mentioned in passing, hoping it might bring her joy. But what he saw stopped him cold. His daughter, his grieving, withdrawn daughter, was laughing. Not for cameras, not for nurses, not even for him. She was alive again, if only for a moment, because of a stranger, with a mop and a kind heart. That single moment changed everything for Grant. The next day, Grant came back to the mall, and without his usual entourage. He found Marcus during his shift and thanked him with quiet sincerity. In the weeks that followed, he offered Marcus an opportunity to help lead a foundation for single parents and their children, funded by Grant but inspired by Marcus's heart. Emily and Lily met soon after and became inseparable. And Emily, she started coming back to the world, not because of therapy or tech, but because someone finally saw her as more than a girl in a wheelchair. She was a child who just needed to feel human again.